We're back to give you the legal edge. Earlier this fall, a mid-Michigan school was targeted with a bomb threat, as were other places in the state. And while that one ended up not being real, there are still real consequences for those responsible. Here's local attorney Brian Waldman to explain.
There are many serious charges that can come as a result of an incident like this. Michigan has a statute right on point that says it's a crime to threaten to use a firearm, an explosive, or some other type of weapon against a student or school employee on school property. If the threat is one that can reasonably be interpreted to be harmful or dangerous to human life, it's a misdemeanor. If the threat was one that was actually intended to be acted upon, then it's a felony. Beyond that, Michigan has a statute that makes it a crime or a felony to falsely report an act of terrorism. And then Michigan also has a law that makes it a crime to falsely report the commission of a crime to law enforcement or some other emergency service. So actions, even if they're not intended to be acted upon, these calls for threats of a bomb or the use of violence against students or school employees can be very, very serious crimes, even if the motivation was not to actually cause harm to people, but maybe just scare them. Maybe a student wanted to get out of taking an exam or called in a threat because they wanted to scare students that they were angry with, or who knows why. But if there isn't even an intent to act upon the threat, just making the threat itself is a very, very serious crime, and there can be serious consequences.